Hey guys, this is Calvin from the Straight Up Show podcast, and also a big Power fan. And I don't really do these breakdown or trailer watches, but man, I had to because today they did announce that 50 Cent and Stars did announce that this is the final season of Power Book 2 Ghost. And man, big shout out to Mary J. Blige, Michael Rainey, Giovanni, all these cast members that have put on and carried on the legacy of Power right after the OG Power. But they just now released a final trailer, the trailer for the final season, which will be June for part one, and part two will come in September. So they're giving us, man, a big season going out with a big bang. So we're gonna have a breakdown and kind of talk about the trailer itself, what may happen, what I think may happen, and kind of get your suggestions what may happen in the final season. But man, this is a big news today. But let's watch the trailer right now and break it down afterwards. Okay, here's the trailer. Bruh, I was not ready for that, man. This new season looks very intense. I see why they had to break it down to two different parts. Man, I hope they kind of like go out like the original Power with like 16 episodes or just do it big. But from this scene right here, break it down for the first part of this clip. As you can see, I think it's just Tariq with Brady, and they're starting their new organization without Noma, without Monet and Kane and Drew, and so because at the very end the last season they switched up on him and actually turned their backs on Tariq. And so last thing he said, man, we just started the war. So I think that we start with Tariq just kind of looking at his primeras and kind of just seeing what he has right now, and that this is his new crew, and that him and Braden about to thug it out and actually go to war with Noma and Monet. All right, in the next clip, we see that Effie standing right there with Kane. Obviously, they're lovers now, and it looks like this might be Effie being in the role of a distro. She's always been in Tariq's shadow when it comes to the drug game, and now I think working with Noma and Monet, she's finally not working for Tariq. She's working against Tariq, and she's her own woman now. And even back when she was a choke and she turned them in, she was always, behind Tariq. So I think now that she has something to prove. And, we got to see the dynamics of Tariq and Effie because they were lovers at one point, but she lied to him about Lauren and what happened. And that's kind of how they fell out. But now, as you can see in this clip, I think Effie is now a distro, and Kane looks like might to be her right hand man. And now you have Davis McLean, who has just lost his brother to suicide. His brother killed Cooper Sacks, one of my favorite characters of the whole Power series, because he was just always on point. But now we have Davis McLean, and it's kind of figure out what is he going to do now, because he's helped both the Tejadas and Tariq, but now these two parties are now beefing. So what role will he play when it comes to this new beef with this war going on between Noma and Tariq? And so I think that now he was kind of getting a little bit more of his old kind of thuggish gangster side when his brother got hurt. So when he was killed. So I think that now that during this season he may actually show his gangster side, and and I think he may play a role in this war. And I want to talk about this clip, together because it's Kane, Ian, and it's Drew, who both have lived under Lorenzo's. Who's going to take Lorenzo's spot? Who's going to take Lorenzo's spot? Now, in the previous clip, we've seen that Kane was right by Effie's side, so he's always been a right hand man to his dad, to his mom, and to Tariq, and now. It seems to be Effie, but what role would Kane play in his own legacy? Will he be in charge? But it's always been him and Drew fighting each other about who will be the next in charge. And so, but that role has been pushed on Drew, and Drew has been reluctant to take it. And I think in this clip, it shows that Drew walked away from Monet with a gun in his hand at their bar, and Monet's kind of like, what are you doing now type thing. But I really think that the beef between Drew and Kane will escalate about the legacy. But and you see Kane in a suit. So that Tariq's and even the Ghost's old crew, how Ghost presented himself, they were always in suits and stuff like that. So I'm not throwing it out there, but could Kane flip too and actually join Tariq and turn against his family? I don't know because F is going to be distro. It looks like, and so maybe Tariq may offer up a plan of Kane. Hey, if you come with me, help me out. I would give you and you be distro and you be my distro and stuff like that. So uh, I don't know. It's kind of hard to maybe could Kane have a Julio role? Maybe I'm not for sure, but it seems that things between Kane and Drew, I think in my opinion may escalate this season. On this next clip with this car going to the warehouse, it looks like if I can't really look too much in detail, but it looks like Kane's Land Rover and it looks like Tariq's car. I can't really get too close to the car maker model, but it looks like Therese car. But if you remember, it was Michael Ferguson's character Two Bit who actually stole Therese car as payment, and so Two Bit has been trying to get back into the game and work and make more money. And so if Tariq's on his own and he does find a new supplier, I think that he may reach out to Two Bit because Two Bit is a soldier and he has shown up during this whole new series of Book Two Ghosts. I'm kind of disturbed because we haven't seen much of Two Bit. They kept advertising him being on Force and working with Tommy, but I'm not for sure when he's going to show up. But I think this may be Two Bit going to go see Kane, or this may be Tariq's new warehouse. But in my opinion, I really think that's Tariq's car that he bought because he remember Tariq was walking everywhere, and now he had a car, but Two Bit stole it. So, what do y'all think? Do y'all think Two Bit will be in his final season? Now, these two clips right here are very important because it shows Noma and Diana in deep thought. Diana's actually at the church, Catholic church, because they are a Spanish family, and most Spanish families are Catholic. And it shows that Diana's praying. She's doing the sign of the cross. And usually, when they light candles and do the sign of the cross, it usually means something tragic has happened, or they're asking God for prayers, or something tragic has really happened to where they need to go pray. And so Diana's doing the sign of the cross, and Noma's in deep thought, which her character seems very unbothered and very ruthless. But to sit there and be alone in her office and she's in deep thought, I think something tragic happens. And I honestly think that either Drew or someone dies in the Tejada family in this season. And honestly, I think it may be either Drew or Kane. I think Kane. That's my final pick. Who do y'all think that? Do y'all think anybody from Tejada family would come out of this alive, or will the whole family be killed? But I really think that it may be Kane because um, just he's just been through so much. But I don't think it's gonna be Drew. I think it may be Kane. I think Diana's praying that somebody may be recovered, or she's praying about the loss of a family member. And I think that also Noma may lose somebody too. Could it be her daughter? What do y'all think?
Well, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
I'm sorry, I just had to do it, y'all. I had to do it, but no. Shout out to Mary J. Blige, man. She has played this role of Monet Tejada very well. She deserves her flowers for playing this ruthless role as a mother, as a queen pin. She's really played this role, and in this scene, it looks like she's going through like any mother that's lost a child. You probably have seen this kind of like have this reaction, and so she's lost a lot. She's lost her husband. She's lost, her son. She had to keep a secret. She lost her former lover and Dante, her kids in the game, and like with this particular scene right here, it looks like she's going through yet another loss. And so, like I said, I think one of her children may die. I think the curve, honestly, I said Kane earlier. I think the curve may be Diana. Because her and Diana have had this beef going on, but they just finally had that bond to where before she was shot by actually Tasha, out of all people, they were having a bonding moment. And so just when it's too late to actually have that relationship with your parent or your child, and then all of a sudden like they're gone just like that. I feel like this is a scene that Monet is definitely going to lose one of her children because at this point of the show, who else does she care about? Who else does she have any feelings? Really think that this is going to be one of her kids that get killed. But what do y'all think? Do y'all think that one of her kids may be getting killed? Because right here, this is a powerful scene within this whole trailer. So something big's going to happen in these last two parts of this final season that I think Monet gets this kind of reaction. Now, going back to it, like I said, somebody has definitely killed one of the Tejada kids, and I think it may be Tariq. Which kid, I still don't know just yet. But in these two clips, we see somebody pointing the gun at Tariq, and we see Diana and Drew, Twiddle Dee, Twiddle Dum, those two dumb idiots, running from somebody. And it looks like, in my opinion, this is definitely a female pointing the gun at Tariq. As you can look closely, you can see that this person's wearing some fingernails. They have some nail polish on their nails, and they have high cheekbones, and they're kind of like some discolored hair, long hair. I don't think it's Effie. I think, and honestly, because the it looks like Tasha, in my opinion, because Tasha has those high cheekbones. You know what I mean? So, and she's been part of the series as well. So, I'm not for sure why Tasha would be pulling a gun on him, but if you can look closely, this person has like high cheekbones, or it could be Monet trying to kill Tariq for killing one of her kids, and which is why right now in this next scene you see one of the kids running from somebody, and Diana's running hard. So, could Tariq have maybe killed them? Killed one of them or shot one of them, but I really think that that's the reason why he has his gun pointing on him. But I'm throwing it out there. It could be Tasha because Miss Norton, I can't pronounce her first name, but she has those high cheekbones, and so she has that long hair. So it looks like either Monet or Tasha that's pointing the gun at Tariq, and I'm not for sure if Tasha's trying to like stop Tariq and control him. I'm not for sure, but if it is Monet, Monet is definitely trying to get clapped back at Tariq for killing one of her kids. Now, this is Detective Dunn Carter, played by Michael Ealy from the NYPD. He's going to be trying to crack down on his brand new task force, drug task force. He has a personal vendetta because his wife was killed by gang members on the streets of New York, and so he kind of has his missions to crack down like drug busts and drug kingpins and stuff like that. And I think he will be assisting and maybe working with Blanca Rodriguez on a RICO case. But he is part of this new task force going on right now, but his name is Don Carter, and he's being played by Michael Ealy. Do you think that he may be our protagonist or antagonist? Would it be a good guy, bad guy? What do y'all think? All right, these next three clips are pretty fast. So I'm gonna break them down for you all together. But on the very first clip, we see that Tariq and Braden are following somebody, and this person who I think may be their new connect because I mean they're at war, they need product, and I think the person that they're following is definitely the connect. Tariq's right behind this person. He's wearing his little tote Letterman jacket, I think, and also you see Braden. Braden. Is right behind Tariq. So this is their obviously their new plug, their new connect, and whoever it is drops a bag full of money. The very next clip you see obviously somebody trying to sabotage the business, and you can see that they're throwing a fire or it could be like a Molotov cocktail instead of a van full of drugs. The next scene is you see Kane. Kane always does something stupid to where he's mad or upset or he's mad at his mom or something like that, but he goes off and does something stupid. And I think right now this is something like else he's done stupid. He joins like a fight club or something like that, or he's fighting for money or fighting a bad guy. I'm not for sure, but he's fighting somebody, and I think maybe out of rage or something like that. And he needs to just go out and just do something stupid like he always does. But not to criticize the editing, but you can tell that the punch didn't connect at all. I'm not gonna lie, that was intense, man. To see Tariq standing over somebody with the kill shot, the final kill shot, and the next clip it shows him, which looks like to be truth, Nightclub, and so. Who do y'all think Tariq killed in that clip? I mean, he's gonna kill. I feel like Tariq's body count may be at least five this season. This last season might be five people. Got to go with five people, but I think it may be five people. But who do y'all think it may be? And remember, from this clip, it looks like Tariq has finally graduated from Stansfield. Because remember, he could not inherit uh, his dad's Truth Club until he finished a 4 year degree. So remember, he is class of 2024. So which is why I think they kind of had to end the series because he was to continue to go to school. He is 2004 class, and so I think it's kind of like if they were to go ahead and do a spinoff of Tariq's story, I think this is an appropriate time to cut this show off now and go ahead and do it because he has finished college. He is class of 2024. Remember, on the last scene of the OG Power was that sign says Tariq St. Patrick, class of 2024. So I think he's finally graduated college. I think that he has now inherited his dad's Truth Nightclub. So I think that's what the show's going to end about him becoming a businessman. So I think now the question is, do y'all think that Tariq would go legit? Do you think that Tariq would actually put the drug game behind him? Do you think that what would happen with Tasha and Yaz? Do you think he'll find them again? Do you think they would connect? Because how do y'all plan? How do y'all see this story ended? Because it's ended with 3 seasons, which they just announced that they're going to have one more show called Power Origins about Ghost and Tommy. The big question is, and I'm one of these people, the Power fans. I'm that Power fan that still believes that Ghost is still alive. So at what point do you think they're going to implement this new character, Ghost, or have it, you know, titled Ghost? Do you think Tariq will take on the moniker of Ghost? You know what I mean? So, or could Ghost be the St. Patrick's, name? You know what I mean? So, they have to kind of imply Ghost. They can't keep this having this book two Ghost and it not even appear. Ghost. We only heard from Mario Hardrick, but I think when Tariq got arrested in the letter, that's the only voiceover we heard from Ghost. So, do you think that Tariq will take on this new moniker of Ghost, or how do y'all feel like this whole season, this finale will send off? If you can do, man, comment below, click like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure because I'm gonna have some more reaction videos. Because I'm pretty sure towards the beginning of the season, they're gonna have some more trailers, and I'm gonna for sure have a reaction with that. So, with that being said, man, hey, we're in for the long haul, man. Tariq, all y'all have been doing a great job on Power. We're gonna miss y'all, but man, hey, y'all, this is gonna be a great season. I can't wait to see it happen.